And let's take a look at your Caribbean report for tonight.
We start in Jamaica, where Jamaican police officers who show signs of emotional instability are to be disarmed of their service and personal firearms. Police Commissioner Owen Ellington instructed his commanding officers of this over the weekend. The Jamaican Observer reported that the instructions from the police chief came a day after Corporal Wayne Llewellyn, who was reportedly struggling with marital problems, shot and injured his wife, killed his stepdaughter, mother-in-law, father-in-law, and brother-in-law before taking his own life. The new directive, according to Ellington, is intended to protect families, colleagues, and members from a tragedy like this one, which happened last Thursday. And in Trinidad, the Trinidad and Tobago government has agreed to give houses to public servants who meet the requirements under the Housing Development Corporation and Housing Program. The Trinidad Express reported that this was the point underpinning the agreement on Friday between the Public Service Association and the government. While the government stuck to its 5% offer, it was able to negotiate other incentives with the PSA head, Watson Duke, to improve the quality of life for over 35,000 public servants. The incentives are a $1 million health benefit plan, where there is full coverage for employees and his family members, a review of the distribution of terms and contributions from 50-50 to an arrangement where the employee pays less, a death penalty that has yet to be worked out, a commitment that job evaluations will commence and be completed in 1 year. And finally, in Barbados, a concrete effort is being made to bridge the gap between former Barbados Labour Party leader Mia Mottley and the current head, Owen Arthur, former 3-term Prime Minister. The two leaders have been at loggerheads since Mottley was replaced as the BLP leader under the circumstances that split the party. At an event that was described as a peace summit, Barbados National newspaper reported last Thursday night that an upbeat author met behind closed doors with executive members of the BLP, where a number of continuous issues were discussed.
This Caribbean report is brought to you by Emerald K Tires, keeping you rolling right.
And that's your Caribbean report for tonight. And My Brother's Table is a homeless shelter in Frederickstead and has been helping many people in the community. But this weekend, the community gave back with a new coat of paint. Let's take a look.
Yes, good day to all. I'm here at our Brother's Table, as you know, down in Frederickstead. We are here in a team effort, working here to try to beautify the place. As you know, these are solely dependent on the church to support feeding the poor people and also the people who can afford a meal every day. We actually come out and assist, and we're asking the community to come out also to support our Brother's Table, because we have here today, we have Paradise Lodge 170 came out to help restore this building. Also they sponsored this event this afternoon, well, this evening or this morning, whenever time you're watching this event. They came out to make sure that we can keep this place going. As you know, in the past, the government used to contribute into giving them some funding to feed the homeless and feed the poor, and now the funding is cut, so we are trying to step up the game as Paradise Lodge 172 support. And also we have our good Senator Sanders. He's one of those who actually donated some of the paint to make this possible. Senator Sanders, Senator Hill, those guys made it possible, came out and I saw them. I also want to say Chucky Hansen, Senator Chucky Hansen, she also had the thought of coming to support us just as well. So we want to just thank all the good senators for coming out, making this possible. We have Dawn Bruce. Dawn Bruce is also the Assistant Administrator of Frederickstead. She's one of those that support us all the time in our events. We want to just thank her. She came out, she supported us by donating the pans, the brushes, some of the paint also, and her time. As you can see, she's out here painting. And we have our good friend, we have Wayne Ross. Wayne Ross is also a member of Paradise Lodge. She's here. We have Brother Shabert. We have Brother Craig Finch. We have my good buddy over there, Louis. He came down from Afghanistan or Iraq, either one of those. Call up with him, tell him come and give us some help. As long as something for the poor or anything to do with anybody on like ourselves, to say living decent or have a meal to put on our table. He's here. He said, listen, once it's for a good cause, it's something that's positive, he's coming out. So he came out. As you can see, all the guys here out there doing the thing. We're making sure that, you know, we got to take care of our community to make this possible, make sure that they have a place that they can come and say is their home to have a good meal.
I just want to say that I'm very glad that we have the brothers here working, and also the young lady here, the young ladies, I should say. It's a worthy cause, and I just want everybody to come here, donate food, donate money, donate their time. It's a worthy cause. This organization has been in existence for many years. They do a lot of good in the community, and we need as much help as possible. It's by working together that we can accomplish anything. So I want to thank everybody, and God bless.
Good morning. And like Charlemagne said, that we have a lot of good people here helping us paint. And I think every individual that live in a community, they should give back to the community, no matter how small it is. And every time a call comes into my office, the office of the governor in Frederickstead, I always get involved. Maybe I might not be up front, but I'm in the back of the scene, making sure that the community initiative is carried out. Like this morning, you know, Charlemagne called me about 3 days ago, and he wanted some paintbrush and stuff. I said, Charlemagne, is not a problem. We'll work out a time where we can meet and make sure we get all these stuff. So I went out in the community, spoke to a business person that I know is always willing to help in the community, and he came out and make sure that we provided the paintbrush. And all I want to say is that every individual in St. Croix need to come out in their community and make a difference. Painting, picking up trash, you know, helping someone that is not as fortunate, like our brother's table. Like he said, there's like 300 people that comes here and eat. Even if you're not homeless, even if you're not, if you're unemployed or you're working, they never turn you away from our brother's table, and there's good food here. And so I want to be a part of it, because old people always say, when you feed, when you clothe, and when you shelter, you get blessings. And that's all I'm looking for, is blessings, not the spotlight. So I would like to encourage everybody in their community to come out and give back to your church, to any organization of your choice. And Charlemagne, again, thank you for giving me this opportunity to make a difference here this morning. And you all have a great day.
So again, come out, support it. Make sure you take your heart and put yourself in that place, or your shoes, in the shoes of someone who's less fortunate than you, and feel it, you know. Because when you come out here and you paint this place, you feel pretty good about yourself. When we go here and we feed them, we feel very well. Just as well, if you can't donate food or donate monies, you can come sometimes during the week and help serve the food, or even help cook the food. Because again, this here, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. This is something that actually makes you feel good about yourself, and you really care more. And that's what we need in the community: more love, more caring, and that will probably cause us to be even better people in this world. So again, I want to thank you. I'm Earl for having us. I want to thank everybody who came out to support this, and we want to make sure we keep this going.
And congratulations to My Brother's Table on getting that new coat of paint. When we come back from this break, we'll take a look at your Sports 411. Stay with us. Well, let's take a look at what Koof's got in your Sports 411 tonight.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. This is Stephen Koof, friends, with your Sports 411 update. Right next to me is Roberto Camacho. And Mr. Camacho, everyone knows him as Robbie, and this week we're having a big baseball tournament. Tell the folks what's going on this week at the DC Canagator Ballpark.
Yeah, this weekend, starting April the 15th, we're starting to play a series of baseball from 18 and under, which is 2 division. We're going to have kids coming from Puerto Rico from the age group of 13 to 15 and 16 to 18. There is a organization from La Ciudad Deportiva, Roberto Clemente, that's coming here with hosting us with a group of 35 kids. And they're coming to give us a highlight of the level of baseball they're playing. And it starts on April the 15th at 7:15 and continues all the way until Sunday. We have a series of games coming up, and we'll share the schedule with you in just a minute.
Yes, Mr. Camacho, you definitely have been doing a lot of stuff for the kids with the baseball in your community outreach program, teaching the youngsters and the basic of the game, and now the youngsters have a chance to showcase their talent in this upcoming tournament.
Yes, that's the main purpose of this showcase here. It's actually, a process that's been happening for over 6 months. I started this communication in Puerto Rico 6 months back, and we got it to break down that they're going to be here. Yes, this is the main reason, is to show our kids here the level of baseball where it's being played out the territory, trying to introduce them to the outside, baseball, and see how they themselves uplift themselves in the game, because it is a very good organization that's coming here. They have 9 titles in championship up in the States. The organization is actually a RBI. This is another affiliation that I'm hooked up to, and RBI is reviving baseball in Ado City, and that's something I'm injecting here as a new program for the youth here to be able to take advantage of.
And this weekend, you'll also be honoring someone this weekend, right?
Well, the tournament, after all, it's named the Classic 18 and Under Baseball Series, which Puerto Rico versus the Virgin Island. And we will throw this series in honor of Luis Alicea Amapavia Ballpark. And, the big reason behind of this is because this is where I'm located for the past 2 years since I came back to the island. This is a person who has been supporting our program 100%. And I will take the honor to introduce or give him the credit for me able to proceed and do all this thanks to him. And this is actually why I followed up to give this honor to his organization, Amapavio.
Okay, folks, definitely you don't want to miss it. The Classic 18 and Under Series, Virgin Island versus Puerto Rico, this weekend at the DC Candidato Ballpark. And Mr. Camacho, you're doing a great job teaching the youngsters with the RBI program. Definitely.
Oh, I'm trying to do a part of citizenship, we call, and give back to the community, something that I'm pretty, involved in over my last 32 years since I'm a youth. I've been involved in baseball locally, and recently I've been away for a period of time, which I experienced baseball out of the island. And now that I'm back home, I definitely want to give back to the community much more baseball knowledge that I personally have gained over the past 15 years out of St. Croix. But yes, I just hope that we all as a community get together and join and come out and support this series and come and see our youths, which in this series, all the teams from St. Croix, starting from Senior League Division up to the 16 to 18 division. This is the different organizations like Yankees, Twins, Pirates, Diamonds, Giants, and the Cobras itself will be participating in this series.
Definitely. Yes, the first game we have the Yankees taking on Puerto Rico. That game starts at 7:15 on Friday. You don't want to miss it. That's a look at Sports 401 update. I'm Stephen Francis for News Channel 8. Back to you, Jerome.